Okay guys, so saturation and the importance of harmonics in modern production, okay? I'm just building up some risers now, all out of the sample packs, free sample packs, link below. And I'm just going to show you what happens when we group them. And then this little saturation trick I want you to try. So you just put a saturation on it, pull the output down, drive up, and then re-enter the sound, and you've got all of those harmonics. Now that is quite intense and a bit of overkill, so I've reduced the drive, give it an EQ before to shape out the harmonics. And I really want you to think about these harmonics, guys, about when you're doing your production, you want layers of these harmonics over the top. You can reduce the dry wet, you can reduce the drive, but I do want you to re-enter the sound by pulling the output down on the saturator and then driving it full and re-enter the sound on the output, okay? Give it a go, try it with a group of risers. It's like a limiter or a clipper, it brings it all to the front, okay? You can try it on everything. I want you to kind of give it an experimentation. Try it on your hats, your kick, your snare, put an EQ before the saturator, and then do it with the groups, and we're going to go through that in this video. So I've bounced all that down to audio, into a sample, and I deleted the groups. I've cleared my CPU, and I just dragged the sample back in, put another EQ on it now, and then I've got this Air Windows free sample. You can Google it, Google Air Windows free samples, amazing samples, and this Melder one is free as well. And so Google that, jump on these. We're rounding off the top there, and it's just giving it a bit more warmth. Now this hat pattern, it's a bit of a UK drill hat pattern. Quite a lively pattern, and I'm sticking the, if you do Command and A to group all, and then Command Shift U, set your 16T quantization for your swing. And I've put it to like 28% because I don't want it really swung, I just want a bit of swing. Makes it more danceable, and I've done the same technique now. So I've added the saturator, I've added the EQ before the saturator, and I've driven the saturator, and we're playing with those harmonics, remember? We're coating the sounds with our own harmonics every time, and we're giving the sound more energy like that, okay? So all the sounds are slamming, and they're coloured with the saturation, okay? And then at the end, when we use the limiter and the clipper, or if you get your tune mastered, you're going to give the limiter, you're going to give it a lot to work with, basically, a lot of power getting through. Now we're on the rim. Can you see what I've done? Same technique. Now it doesn't sound over distorted, it just sounds a lot more weighty and a lot fatter, okay? I've got the transient. You can use drum bus if you haven't got it. Getting the kicks in now. And we're going to do some side chaining in the drums as well. We're going to side chain the kick and snare to the hats in a minute. I'm just building up some hats for this build up now. This intro. Got my intro noises from earlier. And we're all leading up to this 17 where we're going to drop it. And then I've got the this is the kick now, doing the same technique. Sounds a bit too spongy for me. That's it, reduce the harmonics, and then it just gives you a bit more to sculpt out the sound, so you can personalise the sound a little bit more as well. Just keep going through it, keep practicing it. I ended up doing that with the EQ, which looks crazy, but it sounds good. Got the transient there, the kick snare group. Now I've grouped the kick snare and I'm doing the exact same thing again. Call it overkill, but we're practicing every time we're on here. We're practicing techniques again and again. Maybe it's overkill, maybe tomorrow we'll realise it, maybe not, okay? All experimentation. So that's there. We've got the side chain on the kick snare. On the hat, sorry, the kick snare group is coming through, just adjusting the attack and the release, and then at the end bring the floor back in. Now we've gone for the phase plan. I've been kind of obsessing on the phase plan the past week, and I've been enjoying it. presets, we've got serum presets, we've got writer presets, and the bass plan. And I just matched the kick to the bass to the kick there. Got a bit of an envelope, as you can see, envelope in the filter. Got a sine wave, and I'm sending a square through it, FM in it. I've got a bit of saturation, distortion after that. So we're just EQing with the filter there, the envelope. Then we're driving the saturator. And that's the FM amount. That's how it works on this synth. And as you can see, the drums are sounding quite weighty, just all with the saturator. Nothing fancy, just saturator and EQ. Bit of transient shaping. Now I've bounced this bass down to audio, and I've done the exact same technique. And listen, completely different. It's a crunchy vibe with nice distortion. You can obviously reduce the dry wet as well. If you want more of the subs, remember you're killing your subs with this. Just kill some frequencies. You want both. Some really distorted stuff and some more subby deep stuff. So it's just a really great way to revive your audio, okay? Think about it like Easter Sunday, your audio's coming back from the dead. You're turning it down and then you're reviving it, but with all the drive, okay? Then you can reduce the drive if you want. Find the sweet spot, okay? That's it, and we just cause some tension there in the intro. With a filter, we just open the filter up on the automation, and then that's the reverb you can see as well, opening up. And then that lets the other bass come back in, where we found a nice balance of harmonics with the saturator. It's still quite subby as well, that audio one. So I hope that video has helped you guys.